All right, guys, I keep seeing these videos online in my feed of, engineers, like senior engineers, saying that, AI is going to replace coders, and that, there's kind of no point in getting into engineering at all, because in 5 years' time, it's all going to be done by AI. I'm calling bullshit on that, right? Big bullshit. And the reason I believe that we will not be replaced by AI is because AI is just another tool, right? I mean, even right now, if you read an email, you can see that it's been done by AI. You can tell, right? It's not hard. Just take one read of it, and that's it. You're done. I think the actual issue is interest rates. They've been high around for a very long time, right? And what happens there is that the large companies can't borrow money, because that's what they do. They borrow money to reduce their tax, right? They can't borrow money, and therefore they can't, expand their operations, and they have to lay people off. All right, that's a fact. Okay. Right now, even code that is written by AI is pretty shit quality, right? It gets things wrong quite easily. If you start just copying and pasting stuff from an AI into your IDE, it won't be long before there's major breaking bugs in there, right? So you always need an engineer to look over the code. It'll always happen. Yes, it might get to the point one day where, the AI is doing the majority of the work, right? And even if it gets it right, you're still going to need an engineer who understands code, who understands systems, that understands, the possibility of where issues can arise in the code. You're still going to need that 100%, but they will not be replaced. And the other thing that really pisses me off about it is that it's putting younger people who are interested in this industry off. They're not getting into, degrees doing engineering, software engineering. Instead, they're doing business degrees. I've been doing this shit for 30 years, right? And I was in the same boat when I started, right? I started out, and I think it was in the dot-com bust, right? And everyone's like, oh no, there's no more web engineering. That's it. It's all over. There's no more websites. It's just a load of crap. And it was actually the best time to join, because everyone was getting out, and they were all doing business degrees, right? And I was doing it was an applied science with an engineering degree in it, and it was great. I got out. I had plenty of work, and that's exactly what's going to happen in a couple of years. Mark my words, right? A couple of years, interest rates are going to be low. There'll be a point when that happens, and then we're going to be starved for engineers, and it's going to be good times, man. There's going to be plenty of money around, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities. So don't be afraid to get into it, and don't listen to that bullshit, because there are options there. Right, there are opportunities, and it's definitely worthwhile getting into as a career path. Right, it's actually a really good industry. Yes, there's a few turkeys. There's always turkeys in any industry, but for the most part, software engineering is a very good and stable and lucrative industry compared to most. And if you have any questions about it, I do Saturday mornings. I do AMAs. For a couple of hours on Twitch, and I can talk to you about any of the major disciplines in software engineering. Right, I've either led people that have done them, or I've done them myself. Okay, so happy to answer any questions. Happy to talk to you about how you go about getting a job in the industry as well. If you look at my LinkedIn profile, I've been through, must be half a dozen different market verticals. All right, so I know what it's like in banking. I know what it's like in insurance. I know what it's like in utilities. I know what it's like in logistics. I've done all of them as a software engineer and a leader, and it's a great industry. So don't listen to the bullshit. Right, just continue on. If you're interested in doing software engineering, it is definitely worthwhile. All right. go for it.